In the flickering hearthlight of the Voxirye Guild's grand hall, Fyrehart arrived like a tempest. His brass hands clanged against his quarterstaff, and his voice, full of fire and fervor, echoed like prophecy through the stone corridors.
"Behold,"
he proclaimed,
"a soul of flame and metal seeks purpose."
The guild members glanced up from their cards and stew, mildly perplexed and otherwise unmoved. Yet, Scoria Sear, hunched over a half-finished combustion gauntlet, paused. She tilted her head, studying the Warforged with the same curious precision she reserved for faulty gear ratios. Fyrehart was quickly swept into minor tasks. He located a misplaced alchemy crate, coaxed a runaway elemental from the basement pipes, and delivered spicy jerky to the Naga barkeep. Each errand, however routine, was met with theatrical dignity.
"Fear not, dear crate. I shall usher thee to thine rightful resting place."
Most guild members took his flair in stride, but Scoria found herself amused. A wry smirk tugged at her soot-streaked cheeks, and she began to request his help directly, especially when hazardous terrain called for dramatic caution. On one such outing, a supply run, labeled entirely uneventful in the mission briefing, they were ambushed by an earth elemental. Fyrehart sprang into battle, orange robes whipping like banners and his staff gleaming with arcane flame.
"To ashes we were forged, so to ashes we shall command,"
he cried, sending spirals of fire into the sky. Scoria, quick and calculating, activated Chive's containment protocols and launched a flurry of miniature firebombs. Together, they subdued the elemental and returned to the Voxirye Guild Hall triumphant, greeted with cheer and admiration. As the days passed, Fyrehart and Scoria grew unexpectedly in sync. Her quiet grit anchored his storms of sentiment, and her mechanical pragmatism offered steady ground beneath his soaring speeches. One evening beneath the stars near the observatory, Fyrehart murmured, "I know not whence I came, or what forge dared sculpt me, but I thank that mystery each day anew, for it brought me here." Scoria was silent for a moment. Then she reached out and clinked her brass fingers gently against his. "You belong here, Fyrehart. And that's not something you need to earn with drama." She paused and smiled. "Though I'll admit, your drama's growing on me." Soon after, a parchment arrived requesting the Voxirye Guild's aid at Emberbarrow Spire. Deep within the mountainous pass, the arcane seals that once held the volatile heart of the region in balance were beginning to fracture. Unseen pressure from beneath the stone had splintered the magical barriers, allowing elemental fire to seep into the caverns and surface trails. Volatile surges twisted the air, scorched the walls, and bent the local magic in ways that defied safe passage. The region's guardians were overwhelmed, and the Voxirye Guild had been called upon to investigate and restore control. Fyrehart read the request aloud, with impassioned reverence, while Scoria quietly packed her tools. Jive spun in eager circles, and nearly toppled Scoria's forge hammer. As they left, the guild waved them off with fondness instead of bewilderment. Fyrehart turned toward the rising sun and raised his staff.
"Onward, Scoria! Let this day be etched in the saga of flame."
She cuckles and pulled her goggles down over her eyes. "You say that every morning." He paused and smiles. "Yes, and one day the world will answer with a tale worthy of it."